Welcome to class today. My name is Rebecca. Today I'll be guiding you through a short, about 45-minute flow. We will be taking lots of different postures to work on opening our hips and building some strength today. I'll be offering different ways that you can approach the poses so that everyone feels like everything is accessible today. So we're going to start in a seated position. You feel free to sit on a blanket, or if you have a bolster, I have a big pillow today to use as my bolster. You also will want some blocks that can help you with our postures today. So when you're ready, you're going to come to a comfortable seat. You're welcome to sit up on a blanket or a bolster or a pillow. And we're just going to start by focusing on our breath today. As you start noticing your breath, feel free to close your eyes. We will just be noticing at first how our breath is moving through our bodies today. Just notice the quality of air coming in and out of our nostrils. Take one more breath in and out. You can bring your hands to heart center. We will set an intention for our practice today. We'll seal it with an exhale. So let's inhale together. Think of your intention as you exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to just come to a seated position, and we're going to start raising and lowering our arms as we inhale and exhale. So we're going to start by inhaling, raise our arms. Exhale, lower our arms. Let's take that again. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, lower. This time as you inhale, feel free to have your gaze follow your fingertips as they touch above your head. And as you exhale, bring your head back to center, facing forward. Take that 2 more times on your own breath. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, lower. All right. Now we're going to inhale, raise our left arm above our heads, and you can walk your fingertips out to the right a little bit. And just stretch a little bit here. Still breathing. You can feel free to move forward and back or around, whatever feels good today. Take one more round of breath. On your next exhale, come back to center. Place your left hand down on the ground. On your next inhale, raise your right arm above your head. And continue to breathe as you find what feels good today on this side. One more round of breath. One more inhale. And your exhale, come back to center. Now we're going to inhale and place our left hand on our right knee and our right hand behind us as we twist. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, come back to center. Now place your right hand on your left knee, your left hand behind you. Inhale, exhale, twist. Take one more inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Now we're going to find our way to a tabletop position on our hands and knees. Feel free to cushion the knees with your blanket if that feels good for you today. We're going to take some cat-cows. As you inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. As you exhale, round through the back. Press into your hands. Inhale, lift your tail, lift your gaze. Exhale, drop the tailbone, drop your head, round your back. Take 3 more rounds on your own, with your own breath. Feel free to take any movements that feel good today. Maybe just sinking back onto your heels, maybe doing some gentle movements of the spine around in a circle. Again, 3 more rounds on your own breath, whatever feels good for you today. When you're ready, we're going to make our way to downward dog. If downward dog doesn't feel very accessible to you today, you're welcome to stay in tabletop. In downward dog, you can pedal your feet out. And come to stillness. On your next inhale, we're going to raise our right legs into 3-legged dog. And then you can step out and around, make your way up to a low lunge. And we're going to drop our back knee. And we're going to come up and raise our arms above our heads. Inhale, look up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, look up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, look up. And exhale, cactus your arms. On your next inhale, we're going to open up, open twist to the right. Breathe here. Really root down into that back foot and your front foot as you are opening up here. Take one more round of breath. On your inhale, and then exhale, come back to center. Now you may want to grab your blocks. We're going to move into half splits so you can walk your front foot forward. And then push your toes back towards your face. You're welcome to come up on your blocks. And then fold over as much as you can today. You can also widen your stance a little bit. You need a little more space today. We're going to inhale, exhale. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. And inhale, raise. Exhale, fold over that front leg as far as you want. It feels good for you today. We'll take one more round of breath. One more inhale. Exhale. come back to tabletop. And then you can move through a flow, whatever feels good for you today. You're welcome to stay here in tabletop. Maybe you want to take a child's pose. You can widen your legs as much as you want. Come on down to the ground as it feels good. Or you can go up into downward dog today and take your flow by, you can roll through the plank, or you can drop your knees to half plank. You can lower all the way down to your belly if that feels good for you today, or you can just do a modified chaturanga up into cobra, and then push back into downward dog or tabletop, whatever feels good for you today. We'll meet back in tabletop, or downward dog. When you're ready, we're going to take the other side. Lift your left leg on your inhale. If you're in downward dog, if you're in tabletop, you can just go ahead and step on up and lower that back knee. If you want to take a little lunge here, you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to widen your stance as much as you need. We're going to drop that back leg wherever you are and come on up. Make sure you're rooting down through that back leg for stability and kind of giving a scissoring effect so that you're feeling stable. On the next inhale, we'll raise our arms above our head. Exhale, cactus our arms. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, cactus your arms. One more inhale and exhale. All right. Now we're going to open twist to the left. So inhale and then exhale, open up to the left. Feel free to open up as much as it feels good. Remembering to press into that back leg for support. Take another round of breath here. And on your next inhale, breathe in, and then exhale, come back to center. Again, you can grab your blocks for half splits. You can walk your front foot out. Again, giving yourself as much space as you need. If you need to walk that left foot over to the side a little more, that's totally fine. We're going to inhale and then exhale, fold over our legs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, up. And then exhale, fold over. And just stay here for another 2 breaths. Next inhale, raise back up. And exhale, step back to tabletop or to downward dog. You can take your flow, or you can choose to go just stay in downward dog, or you can go to child's pose. Whatever feels good for you today. We'll meet back in tabletop or downward dog. On your next inhale, you're going to raise your right leg. And then you're going to step up and lower your back leg. We're coming into warrior one. Feel free to widen that front leg if you need more space. And then you can swing that back leg around as you come up. So now you have a nice solid base for warrior one. You're going to inhale, raise your arms above your head and look forward. And then we're going to cactus our arms here. So inhale, exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, up. Exhale, cactus. Now we're going to open up into warrior two. So You're going to just take your arms and swing them around so that your right arm is facing the front and your left arm is behind you. Feel free to make sure you have a solid base here. Press into both of your feet and make sure that the energy is balanced between both sides. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, come through to extended side angle. You're going to press that right forearm into your right thigh. You can swing that left arm up by your ear. And then exhale. We're going to reverse warrior again. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to swing our legs around, our leg back around. And we're going to take a lizard pose. You're welcome to take a variation of this today. I'll give you several options. You can stay right here with your leg lower. You can walk that right leg out so you have as much space as you need. You're welcome to put your hands up on a block as far up as you need to go. You're welcome to go ahead and lift that back leg if that feels good for you today. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. Wherever you are, you can lower your back leg and walk that front foot back in just a tad if you need to. We're going to come back up and open twist to the right. Take 1 more breath. And exhale, come back to center. We're going to go back through a flow. Again, you're welcome to stay in tabletop, meet in downward dog, or you can take a flow, however that works for you today. We're going to meet back in tabletop or downward dog. On your next inhale, raise your left leg and then step it forward. We're going to swing that back leg around again. We're going to come up into warrior 1. So just make sure you have a solid base here before we take our series on this side. Make sure you're grounded down through both legs. Your feet are firmly rooted and you feel balanced. Again, if you need to walk that front foot out a little bit for more space, feel free. We're going to inhale, raise our arms above our head. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. On your next inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, open up into warrior 2. Again, twisting from the part of this body right here and coming so that your left hand is in front this time, right hand behind you. Feel grounded in this pose before we start flowing. We're going to inhale, reverse our warrior. Exhale, go to extended side angle. Again, you can press that forearm into the top of the left thigh. And bring that right arm up above your ear. You can open your chest here if that feels good. On your next exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale. We're going to windmill our hands down. Bring our back leg back pointed toward the back edge of the mat. We're going to widen that left foot out a little more. We're come into our lizard variation. You're welcome to stay right here. Again, you can bring a block under your hands as high as you need, or you can go ahead and raise your back leg, whatever feels good for you today. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to lower your back leg no matter where you are. We're going to come back up and open twist to the left. On your next inhale, open twist to the left. Feel free to modify or move your leg in, whatever feels comfortable. Take one more breath. On your next inhale, come back forward, come back to tabletop. We're going to take another flow, whatever works for you today. We're going to meet back in tabletop or downward dog. Your next inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale, step it on up. Again, you can widen your stance as much as you need to get your leg up. We're going to lower our back leg and swing it around again. We're going to come up into warrior one. Exhale into warrior two. And we're going to we're going to open up into a side plank so you can bring your front leg to the middle there. You're welcome to take a supported side plank just like this, or you can do a full expression, whatever feels good for you today. Take one more breath. Inhale, exhale, come back around. You can come to your hands and knees and take a half plank here, or you can take a full plank and then go into your flow, meeting back in tabletop or downward dog. All right, on your next inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step it up. Again, making as much space as you need. This time pulling your back leg behind you and lifting up into warrior one. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, come on down into whatever plank pose serves you today. Again, you can do half plank here, half side plank. You can do a full side plank. Stay here for another breath. Exhale, come on down to full plank or half plank and make your way through your last flow. We're going to meet in child's pose. When you get into child's pose, feel free to widen your knees as much as you need if that feels good for you today. Or if you need more support for your lower back, you're welcome to bring your knees in a little more. And then you can take your hands in front of you and rest your forehead on a block if that feels good. Or you can bring your forehead to the mat. Take 3 breaths here. When you're ready, gently bring yourself up. You're going to swing your legs to one side or the other. Come to a seated position. You can bring your legs out in front of you. You're welcome to sit up on a blanket again or a bolster to help give more space. We're going to bend our knees generously if that feels good for you today. And we're going to take a forward fold. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, fold over to whatever space feels comfortable for you today. Maybe grab onto your shins, your ankles, or your feet. Just take a few breaths here. Take one more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly bring yourself up. We're going to come to butterfly. You can bring your feet together. You can push them out in front of you as much as you need to make space. Drop your shoulders back. You're welcome to rotate your neck a few times if that feels good. You can also give yourself a foot and ankle massage while you're here. That feels nice. I'm going to take 3 rounds of breath. You're welcome to close your eyes if that feels good. Your next inhale, you're welcome to stay here. Or you can bring your legs back down in front of you. We're going to do some of those side bends again. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale brings you back to center. And then over to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale brings you back to center. Now we're going to make our way to your back if that is a comfortable position for you. Or you can come to a supported reclined pose here. You can set it up so that your blocks can make a nice little incline for you. You're welcome to sit here and open up your heart. That feels good, preparing for Shavasana. But if you feel like you want to move into a supported bridge or a dynamic bridge today, you're welcome to join us there. So have a block handy. We come down to our back. Inhale, raise up. And then exhale, place your block underneath your sacrum there and open up. You can take a few breaths here just like this. Or you're welcome to inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, lower. 2 more rounds like this if this is what you're taking today. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, lower. And 1 more round of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Take that block out from underneath your tailbone. And then exhale. You're welcome to take any other posture that feels good. If you would like to rock back and forth, you're totally fine to do that. Or you can go ahead and start to prepare for Shavasana. We can do that in several ways. Like I already showed you, you can set your bolster up or your pillow up to make a nice reclined place to rest. Like this. You can put your knees up or extend them out, whatever feels good, or put a blanket underneath your knees, really setting yourself up for whatever is comfortable for you today. You can also lie down on your side and put your bolster in between your knees. You can make a pillow with your arm or use a block under your head, or put a pillow or use your blanket as a pillow. Set yourself up for Shavasana, whatever feels good for you today. Once you get into the posture that you're taking for Shavasana today. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Start to integrate your practice. Feel your body relaxing. I will be here to bring you out when it is time. Slowly start to bring your awareness back into this physical space. Take a few deep breaths. Wiggle your fingers and your toes gently. Maybe you rotate your wrists and ankles. Maybe you move your tongue around in your mouth and swallow a few times. However it works for you, slowly come back to a comfortable seat. You're welcome to sit up on your pillow or bolster or blanket again. You can keep your eyes closed or keep a soft gaze. Take your time coming to your comfortable seat. When you get there, you can gently bring your hands to your heart. Coming back to that intention that you set at the beginning of class. We're going to inhale together and exhale, seal our practice. Inhale, exhale. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me today. Namaste.